Welcome, this is Strat Chat, and my name is Martin, and this is episode 9 of our West African playthrough. First thing I want to mention is the disaster of Friday night's episode. Really sorry to anybody who was mucked around by that. The initial mistake doesn't seem to be particularly mine. My 26 minute long video was just doubled by YouTube. I checked, my original is still 26 minutes. It's just doubled by YouTube, and so the whole video was there. And then it went black for a similar amount of time on the other side. Thank you very much to people who pointed out that mistake. I went to edit it with the YouTube editor, and I highlighted the area that I wanted to remove, not realising that what I was doing was highlighting the area that I wanted to keep. And that's why, after I'd gone to bed, I got a load of messages to tell me that the whole video was blank. So I got back out of bed, came down, I had to delete the whole video. All people's comments from before have gone. Anyway, then it turns, I wake up this morning, the video's there, video's working, it's double length again. I'm able to correct that this time properly. People start pointing out that you can't put comments because I've accidentally hit the box that say that it's suitable for children. So look, so sorry. I actually think it's not a bad episode. I quite enjoyed watching it myself. It's all there now. Hope that people enjoyed it, and thank you for bearing with me. You know, I'm kind of new to all this stuff, as I've said before. Right, the next thing I want to talk about, excuse my voice, I've got a cough and a cold. The next thing I want to talk about is Twitch. So on Tuesday, and this is, I'm going to look at my diary here to get this right, it is Tuesday the 25th of April at 7 o'clock British summer time. So 7 o'clock at the time in London. I'm going to go live on Twitch. Remember, it's Strat Chat 2. I've been told that's a terrible name. I should choose Strat Chat Twitch or something like that, because it just looks like I didn't get Strat Chat, which is exactly, of course, what happened. I might change it, but I've already changed it once, and you need to give 2 months sort of cool down time before you change it again. So it's 7 o'clock on the 25th of April, Tuesday coming up. I'm going to go live for perhaps 20-30 minutes on Twitch. It'd be really nice if some of you can meet me there. I'm going to feel like a bit of a buffoon if no one does, but really I'm not going to play. I just want people to make suggestions about what it is that they want me to do in the playthrough that starts the week after, and just perhaps an opportunity to meet a couple of you in a way. Obviously, you know, it'd only be through kind of like chat, text or whatever, but I'll be able to answer your questions. So people, I'm thinking maybe people can make some suggestions about what the live Twitch playthrough could be on, what could be its kind of like theme. I'm not promising to do what you asked me to do. It's not democracy, it's the Middle Ages, okay? So I'll make the final decision. I'm the king of Strat Chat. But I'd be very interested to hear your ideas and suggestions. So it'd be really nice to meet you there Tuesday coming up. Actually, when this goes live, it's tomorrow. That's what I should be saying, isn't it? I'm recording this on like Saturday morning, so it feels like a long way away. The Tuesday after that is the 2nd of May, Tuesday the 2nd of May, and that's when we're going to go live, 7 o'clock. I'm going to play I'm going to go for an hour and a half initially. That may change over time. Tuesday, 7 o'clock, hour and a half, I'm going to be playing. You're going to be able to make comments, so get on to Twitch, look for Strat Chat 2, do a follow, which is like a subscribe in YouTube. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, we'll give it a few weeks. We'll see whether people are interested in watching it, seeing whether it's got a little bit of growth, see if people are enjoying it, and if people are, we'll carry on. Okay, now let's talk about this disastrous game, and it is a disastrous game. Let me just move this down. So without quite having given up yet, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I am now 68 years old. I've got lots of positives to my health, but I also have cancer. And there have been some warnings. I've had a couple of illnesses, etc. I'm not sure that I can make it to 1,000 gold. However, we're going to give it a go, and I'm going to talk through some of the things I'm hoping to do. So I talked through the central dilemma that I've got, really, that I need 1,000 gold in order to become an emperor. If I can't get to 1,000 gold, then I can't become an emperor, and my realm will fracture disastrously between all these people. One thought I had was to change from the medicine focus to stewardship, get a little bit more gold, but also to get golden obligations, because I have got a lot of hooks. The problem is, I think I've got to do everything I can to keep myself alive. And the best way to do that is to be in the medicine focus, as I am, giving myself a little bit of a boost to health. So that's something we're not going to be doing. One thing we have got to do is defeat this war very, very quickly. So we're going to spread our levies out. Sorry, I keep coughing. Like that. And we'll send these ones north to sort those out. Over here, I guess we might as well go and collect the money. There's also some money here and here. Might as well go and get the money and come back and kind of like rebuild our strength. This is quite a strong army. I don't think I'm worried about it. So I thought I had women in the... yeah, clearly not. The other thing that I want to do, finish war, is I want to convert my my holy sites, because I've got all of this faith. I'm going to try to organise my faith, reform my faith before I die. The issue with that is when I do that, I will no longer have those county casus bellis, and I won't be able to go raiding. So I might do a little bit more raid, try and squeeze in a little bit more raiding before we actually do this. So the two things that are holding me back at the moment. One is I think that I'm at war. So I have to beat the rebellion. And the other is that I don't have enough holy sites, but I actually do. I just need to get the people in charge there to convert. This guy here should accept, and Kumazi should accept as well. Okay. The other thing is that we've got disastrous control around here. There's nothing I can do with these rebels around. So let's put my marshal into here, where at least he can do some good. I can't disinherit anyone because I don't at the moment have enough renown, although that might change. I've got plenty of enough prestige. The other thing that I can't do is, it's very difficult to, I've had a little look at this, I can't really imprison them. Somebody suggested, one of the subscribers suggested, brilliant idea, imprison them, execute them. I can't do that, because I might be able to do that. It might be very difficult, because when I've gone through looking at the chances of imprisoning my own children, it's very, very low. So a lot of them, they'll rebel against me and will end up in other wars. But even if I get them into prison and then I go to execute them, and I think I'm allowed to do that, I'm not sure, but assuming I am allowed to do that, because of the type of succession we have, my grandchildren will inherit what they would have inherited. So actually, it doesn't do me any good. The only way to reduce the number of people taking land at the end of this reign really is to disinherit them. And at best, if I can get to 225 renown, I might be able to do one person. So we're not in great shape, if I'm honest. The other possibility, of course, is trying to get people killed off. But even if I kill off my sons in battle, even if I send them into hopeless situations and they're killed in battle, their sons will inherit the same titles that their fathers would have inherited. So it doesn't really get me anywhere. The other thing is, I don't want to disinherit somebody that means that it's a grandchild that inherits, because if a grandchild inherits, they're not going to have the claims on the other case. It's got to be one of my children that becomes my next, because one idea was to miss a generation and get somebody younger who's got plenty of time to form the empire. It'll be much, much more difficult, because they won't inherit claims on the other kingdoms that my other children have taken. So there we go. Right, let's see how this war pans out, this rebellion. I wish he'd gone first, because I would have turned her down. Anyway, battle here. Nice one. Send them up there. Right, is that me? Right. I don't want to be leading any armies. Right, big battle coming up here, but we're going to win it. Very good, Commander. Pet cat might come in useful. got to do that. Can I get them away? Okay, we've got battle going on there, and here we should get some gold. Okay. Right, she valuable. Not especially. Okay. Go back via there. 50, that's nice. That's going to make a difference. Okay. Oh, he's died. Okay. Right, well that's good news. Right, so let's get all of this. Let's need this disbanded. We're involved in another battle. Right, I'm at my max. So let's go get rid of this gold. Okay, how close are we to full strength? So we've got a long way to go. Okay. Right, let's hit play. Ah, we've got some extra renown, but that's useful. Yes, so we can actually... Okay. We can actually disinherit someone. Okay, so I've got some thinking here. I want to disinherit the girls. Now there's a reason for that, which I'll show you if I don't die in a minute. Right, I'm going to go on a pilgrimage, I think. No, we're going to go to Kumasi. We need a load of piety. 375. Okay. Right, let's have a look at my religion. First off, I want to change this to female dominated. And the reason for that is that all my sons that have died had sons. If I change to female dominated, those grandsons become essentially disinherited because they don't pass the line down through the male line. It won't stop my own sons from inheriting, but it'll stop my deceased sons' children from inheriting, I believe. So we're going to go female dominated. I don't know if this can work because I don't know how quickly this might kick in, but I'm hoping to get some money from communion. So I'm going to be the head of faith. People can seek indulgences. There's a chance that I start to make some money and I'm able to form the empire after all. The other thing, which I don't think I can afford, is monasticism. All my children are married. Okay, right. Do I go for it? Yep. Okay, it's done. So let's have a look at succession. Right, I'm only losing 4 titles now. All of those titles are kingdom titles, but I've only got 2 people inheriting now. And then we've got this special one, which I'll inherit, which of course is the High Council. So I think that in the short time I have, that's the best that I can do. So I'm actually really pleased about that. The only thing is I've lost now the capability of going into other people's land and raiding. So if I just double check, yeah, raise all armies, disbander's gone. The naughty Casus Belli, let's just try just someone random. But we have got the Holy War Casus Belli now, which is quite useful. Okay, that's good. Right, I'm really pleased that I've been able to do that. Right, I think I need to go and give away some of these, don't I? So I'm going to give away all these temple holdings. They are not particularly valuable. Right, I'm going to go for local noble everywhere. Now, because he's making 0 tax. Oh, I am getting some money from it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting it because I own these, I guess. No. Okay. As I give them away, I think I'm going to be losing this. Right, so local. Yes, that's gone down. I've gone local because I don't particularly want to spread the culture. Okay, I've even managed to hang on to one of them. Okay. Check this person likes me. She does, though I'd carry on swaying her, but I think I need to sway this guy. just to make sure that I don't die. And double check that he's protecting me. Right, I'm also looking anybody else that can help protect me. I've got one good bodyguard, food taster. Okay, yeah, he's similar. Right, so this guy really likes me. Oh, but he's poor. Let's go for court physician, bodyguard. Yeah, he's good, and he loves me. So I'm doing the most I can to keep myself alive. Yeah, it's going to be pretty boring from now on. I'm just going to be pressing play, and I am going to be popping back to talk if anything particularly happens. I'm looking for one or two things, really. Either we start getting some money coming in and seeing that build up, or I die. It's one or the other, okay? Yeah, so my son is getting 2 kingdoms, Borgu and Gur, and my daughter is getting Akan and Kong. I think it's very unlikely, unless I can get 1,000 gold, that I'm going to be able to change that outcome. Right. So we're sort of heading towards healthy. Very unlikely we'll make it, but let's go for restraint. Because I want know thyself giving me a year's warning. Okay. Right, so basically the similar rebellion here to before. Raise all men at arms. I don't want it to be me commanding it. It's not. Shouldn't take too long to defeat this. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be declaring war, but good news. Excellent, we won that very quickly. If only I could get like a loan or something. Just nice, quiet life. That's what I want. Nice, quiet life. Good, development's improving. Right. I think I'm about to die. I think this is a murder plot. Severe health penalty. It's just not going to happen like this, is it? Nobody's coming to me for absolution from their sins. No random events giving me money. These are the things I need. Now 69. Quite nice to get to 70. I've got not feeling well and cancer. Okay, so definitely somebody is plotting to kill me. Okay. Too late for caution. See if I can drag out another couple of months. Okay. One-legged. I think this is the end, isn't it? There's no way I can avoid the botched thing. So, okay, let's forgive him. But death is just around the corner. There we go. Dead. Okay. 69. Died of cancer. Dedicated hunter. Spent weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. Shaman Chike ascends the throne. Vicious man. Many expect the realm to grow and prosper under his rule. Right, I'm not going to look in detail at this chap. I mean, obviously he's not a young man himself at 51 years old. Range of quite good skills, but he's not a great steward, which is disastrous. He's not particularly good at intrigue, which might have been useful because I think he's got claims on these other kingdoms. We've got a big chunk of the old empire here and a big chunk over on the other side as well. A couple of things that we can do, just to give a few sort of thoughts, is we could potentially get somewhat close to the 74 by taking places like Wenyan, not even having to attack our own family. But, and this is important, okay, Borgu, there are 2 kingdoms, Borgu and Gur. 2 declarations of war, I think, and I can have them. Okay, so I could attack Borgu, take it, wait 5 years, only 150 prestige. Obviously, I've got to beat him, and he's quite powerful, but that's doable. And while we're waiting for that to calm down, we can attack his sister, who's similar. She's got 2 kingdoms, Akan and Kong, and Borgu. She's got Yorubaland. I'm a bit confused. Oh, those are her claims. Sorry, she's got Akan and Kong. That makes sense. I could attack her, take one of those kingdoms off her. And then while I'm waiting for that, I'll go back and take the other one off her brother. So basically 4 wars, 1,200 prestige in total, but I've got to be able to win them. And the weakest of these is clearly my sister. I mean, it might even be worth going quite quickly for a war against her. She's got 2 allies that are reasonably strong. It might be that it's worth looking at a murder somewhere. I mean, like, how realistic is a murder here? Not particularly good. But 4 wars It's a lot better than the other possibility where there were multiple children that had taken over big chunks of the kingdom. I'm patient, I'm ambitious, I'm shy, not a great trait. I like hashish, I'm a murderer, I'm reclusive. But I'm also a logistician and a military engineer, which could be useful, though my military's not particularly high. Well, it's quite high. Right, we'll have a quick look at the chosen lifestyle. I've got tons. That's quite nice having that one and that one. This is fine if I'm conquering, but I'm not really conquering. I think I probably won't stay in this focus. I'll probably just leave these as they are. I might get Bellum Justum. So yeah, I might reset perks, get Bellum Justum. That I might do. But I think I'll probably move into another lifestyle. And actually, my learning is very high. It's what I should be, really, isn't it? So it might be that I go into scholarship and at least boost getting like onagers and quilted armour at some point. I'm also going to increase the size of my military. I mean, I've got a lot of capacity to make this bigger and stronger. I thought I could build another regiment. I don't have the capability of doing that. And I need to think about my own succession because I've got lots of children. I think we're in danger of having the same problem, essentially, the same problem where what we're really trying to do is form an empire before this man dies. But he's already got 300. Anyway, don't forget about Twitch tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Definitely, if you're still watching it after all this time, like and subscribe. And I will see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow if you're on Twitch. Otherwise, we'll continue this and we'll find out how High Shaman Cheeky of the Orizon High Council gets on Wednesday. Take care of yourselves now. Bye bye.